You know, I'm in the middle. I feel my head get pushed in the cake, like like they slammed my shit. Like I could have had a concussion of how hard my shit. They slammed my head. I try to push my head back up. They slammed my shit back in there.
Know what I'm talking about, babe? Yeah. Now it's time for me to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't uploaded anything in a week, and I had to take a little break, and I'm so sorry. I know people anticipate sometimes to watch my videos, and I do want to be consistent, and I am consistent, but I did need to take like a little small break now next weekend. But I got to take these damn braids out because they are looking crazy, and I don't like my hair to look a mess. I like my shit to be laid. So I have a lot of stuff that I be doing, but I can't neglect y'all. So definitely I'm gonna put out a lot of videos this week. I probably will post 3 times this week, and then next week I'll try to post 3 or 2 times, but same clothes, same shirt is because 3 videos. But anyway, you know, I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate the support, the love, the comments, people been subscribing to my stuff. I haven't uploaded in a week, and I got a lot of subscribers. So I appreciate y'all so much. So without further ado, we're finna get into the story.
Period.
If you haven't already gotten your snack, y'all know, get your snack, get your drink, get your whatever, your herbal essence. If you don't know what herbal essence is, then use your mind, think about it for a second. I'm drinking pineapple juice today because yesterday was my daughter's 10th birthday, and I had a party here. It wasn't supposed to be a party, but it turned into a party, and I was drinking a little bit, and I think the wine that I had different wines, and I took shots, and I think it gave me like a little mini like hangover or whatever. So I had like a really bad headache. I took prescription ibuprofen, and that shit ain't work. I took a leave, and now my headache is starting to like go away a little bit, but I've been trying to drink juice, Gatorade, and water because I might be dehydrated or something. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to my baby. She 10 years old, my baby Jade. So I had a party for her. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. If you saw the picture on the thumbnail, because I'm gonna put the picture in the thumbnail. If you've seen it, hopefully it fits. But that picture, I was like, let me tell the story of that picture. So my mom had, because we're gonna get right into it. My mom, a couple of weeks ago, she was talking to me, and she was just like, you know what? I never had cake in my face. And I'm like, you never had cake? You sure haven't had cake in your face as long as I've been living. I ain't never seen nobody throw no cake in your face. So I was like, I had cake in my face before. And she was like, you have? I'm like, yes. So I showed her the picture that I posted on the thumbnail. If not, I'm going to show it. You know, it's going to be probably on the side of me somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, I had showed her that. And in the picture is my brother that's next to me. My brother, because I have 2 brothers. One, I'm the oldest, and then I have one next to me, and then I have another one, the youngest one. That's the one next to me. Why can't I talk right? I don't know. Maybe because I ain't recorded, y'all. It ain't flowing out right. Anyway, my brother's birthday is a day after mine. So my birthday is November 8th. His birthday is November 10th. So we always would have parties together. Even when we were kids, our parents would our birthdays are right next to each other. It makes sense to have birthday parties together. So that year we had a party together at my sister Q house. She is in my story time about Vegas. So my sister Q and my brother lived together. They were like roommates together in a house. So they were like, let's have a birthday party or whatever. So I was turning 31 and my brother was turning 30. So we always have parties, like house parties all the time. So birthday parties, house parties, we always do something. So this year I was like, I ain't want to do it at my house because I always have it at my house, and I don't want to clean up and I'd be overwhelmed. and all of this. I didn't want to do that. So I was like, cool, like I'd rather pull up, and if y'all need something, I could, send y'all money or buy stuff and bring it, but I didn't have to get anything. So my dad is a chef. So he had, I guess, one of his workers that's a baker make the cake. So it was this huge, big cake that probably could feed like 100 people. It's like a long cake. I mean, as y'all seen in the picture, all of our face had cake in it. So clearly, okay. So it was this big giant cake, right? Okay. So we get to the party and we drinking, and my one of my really good friends, she my best friend since we was in the 7th grade, she was there. And then my other friend, my old best friend, y'all know, Negative Nancy, she was there. And some of my other little friends was there, whatever, at the party. And then, my brother had his friends there, whatever. So we all at the party. And I was married too at the time. So my husband was there, my late husband, he was there. So we all at the party. We having a good time. Everybody, dancing, drinking, taking shots and whatever. So I was, we all having a good time or whatever. So I'm giving my best friend, I'm not going to give her a name. I'm going to just call her BF. The BF, we're going to call her BF1 because she was like one of my first, well, no, she wasn't, because I got another best friend that was like my best friend back then, but we're going to call her BF1. BF1 came to the house, and she doesn't drink like that. So she was drinking, and I was giving her like a lot of shots. I love Patron, so that's, a lot of people can't really drink that tequila, but I can't really drink other tequilas but that kind. So that's the kind I always drink. So I'm giving her shots and shots and shots. Like every time I take a shot, I give her a shot, or till she started asking me for shots. So she was really tore up. They rolling up and stuff, and she hits the blunt. She hit it. And when she hit it, I took it out of her hand because she don't smoke. At least that's what I thought. She don't smoke. So I was like, what you doing? Like, no, because I know if you drink and you smoke and that's not something you used to, you're going to be fucked up. So she hit the blunt, and she hit it a few times. And then she was talking shit to me, telling me like, she drunk. So she talking whatever. And I'm laughing at her, and I'm like, nigga, like, no. So I took it out of her hand or whatever, and I gave it back to my cousin, because my cousin was the one who gave it to her. My cousin and my youngest brother, my younger brother, my third, I told you 3 of us. So him and my cousin, they smoking. So, and they laughing at her because she don't smoke or whatever. And I know y'all like, listen to the story. Keep following me. So she did that, right? BF1 smoke, drink, taking shots with me. We having a good time. I know she was fucked up because she was talking like the way she was talking to me and saying things like, I love you. You know how people get fucked up and they be like, I love you. We've been friends forever. Like, you my, that type of stuff. Like, I'll do anything for you. I'll ride on these hoes for you. Like, she talking like that. Like, anybody mess with you, it's up. She's still like that right now. If I even post something on Facebook and I'm mad about something, she be like, who we gotta beat up? Who we gotta fight? That's my other friend too. She like that too. But anyway, I got a few of them like that. But she was saying all that kind of stuff. She messed up. So we get to the part where y'all see the picture, right? Okay. They're like, oh yeah, let's sing happy birthday. Now out of all these years, even to this point right now, they don't sing happy birthday. We take shots and make cheers. Like, everybody get a shot in their hand. Then, I might say something, because I did that at a couple of my parties, like my party that I had last year. And then I think the couple years behind that, like I had everybody in the house. It's like 60 people in my house. Everybody got a shot. Thank y'all for coming.
Happy birthday.
It's just the beginning.
Hey.
Everybody, we gonna toast, and then I say some stuff, and then maybe one of my friends might start and say some stuff, and then we all toast, take shots, and cheers. We don't sing happy birthday. We grown. But at this point, they want to sing happy birthday because my dad got this big ass cake. So they're like, oh yeah, let's sing. I think they was plotting on us real. So I had makeup on just like this. Lashes on, lipstick on, full face of foundation, everything. Beat down. We standing there, me, my brother, and my cousin's girlfriend. That's who y'all see in the picture. That was his girlfriend at the time. The one who was smoking and gave the blunt to my BF1. Okay, I just want y'all to follow along. We standing there, we standing around the cake, and we all, you know, I looked cute. You can you see what I got on? I'm gonna post it again right here. She was cute. I had on a little mini skirt, and I had this like tight, like it could have been a bodysuit, but it wasn't a bodysuit. It was like this really tight, sleeveless black shirt. It was super tight, and it was tight enough to where you could tuck it in. So I had it tucked in my skirt because my skirt had gold beads around the waist. Okay. And I had the little thing over it. All right. We sing happy birthday. Go through the whole run through. And then you hear, I'm drunk, y'all. I'm drunk. I had a lot of shots. I ain't smoked nothing because I know if I smoke, I'm going to black out. So I ain't smoked nothing. I ain't do nothing. I just took some shots, drank some drinks, and I was having a good time. Well, I feel somebody push after they said, you know, to you, whatever, that after that last little note of happy birthday, I don't know what it is, I done forgot. Whatever that was, I feel somebody put their hand on the back of my head. Now, I knew it wasn't my late husband because he's in front of me. So I could see, I'm looking at him. He laughing because they plotted. He knew he got to go home with me. He probably would have never heard the end of it, but he didn't do it. So he had some, he didn't do it. I hear my dad voice say, push their head in the cake. I hear my dad saying it because my dad was at the party. I hear him say, push their head in the cake, push their head in the cake. And they laughing. So somebody, I think my brother started it. Now, y'all see my brother in the picture. He got cake on his face too. I think he pushed my head. I'm drunk. I don't know. I can't even tell y'all. I just assumed because he was the one standing next to me. And then my cousin girlfriend was on the other side of me because, you know, I'm in the middle. I felt my head get pushed in the cake, like like they slammed my shit. Like I could have had a concussion how hard my shit. They slammed my head. I tried to push my head back up. They slammed my shit back in there again. My head got slammed in the cake 3 times. I ain't even exaggerating. I swear, I wasn't drunk like that. I was tipsy, borderline finna be drunk, but I wasn't there yet. But it was coming. It was coming. Slammed my head in the cake. I lift my head up slow because I remember this because I lifted my head up slow and I couldn't see because I got lashes on. So I'm trying to open my eye to see and I can't see anything. So I just hear them laughing and laughing and laughing. And I guess they snapping pictures and stuff and they just laughing. And I'm trying to wipe the stuff off my eye. I thought I was the only one who head got slammed into the cake. My brother head got slammed into the cake and my cousin girlfriend got head slammed into the cake. So I feel I can hear my sister talking and she's like, Joe, here, come with me. And she holding my hand or whatever because I can't see. I get in her room and she's like, I already know you mad. I already know you mad. And I'm like, who pushed my head into the cake? Like I'm asking her, like, just, I swear. If she watched this, I'm gonna tell her, like, say something, cause I was sitting on her bed, on the edge of her bed. I was like, who slammed my head on her? You know, I don't know if y'all remember like how you are when you're drunk, but sometimes I remember if I'm not that messed up, and then when I'm black, like on the verge of black, I tell you I don't get that far no more. But in the past, when I remember snippets of what happened. I wasn't that toe up. I was getting there though. It killed it. I'm in the bed. I'm like, well, who slammed my head who put my head in the cake? Like, who did that? And she was like, I don't know. She said, all I know is when we sung, and it was a lot of people. She was like, I don't know who grabbed your head. I don't know. Somebody slammed your head in the cake. I said, they kept pushing it. Like I could have suffocated. I couldn't breathe. She was like, I know you mad. So she's trying to clean my face off. And I'm like, my makeup is messed up. I'm like, my clothes is messed up. Like, what I'm gonna do? Like, I look crazy. And she's like, well, she was like, I already know. Like, you probably mad. I was really mad, but I didn't feel mad until I started going home. That's when I was mad, because I wasn't ready to leave yet. I wanted to still have fun. I wanted to still part. Like, I was having a good time. It killed my whole shit. I couldn't stay there with cake all on my face. Now, it's one thing if it was just cake on my face and I didn't have no makeup on. If I had bare face, a cake on my face, and I didn't give a damn about my outfit, that's cool. I could have still stayed, but I mean, it's my birthday. And of course I did my makeup, and of course I'm gonna have on something cute, and y'all just slam my face in the cake. But okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. So remember I tell you my friend BF1 was drinking and smoking, right? I hear somebody saying like she gotta go home. So my brother's friend, his best friend, came in my sister's room and was like, Joe, you gotta go home. And I'm like, what? I'm a little ass kid and shit. I'm like, well, I gotta go home. He was like, you gotta go home. Y'all need to go home. I don't know if it's something he felt inside of him that was like, you need to go home now. Like, because I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna get to that part, but he was right. I need to take my black ass home, because let me tell y'all, my friend was throwing up on my brother's couch. She drank and smoked, and I guess she couldn't handle it, so she was just throwing up everywhere, all over the couch, and calling my name, asking where I was. But they were making like literally pushing me out the door. Like, I can't really see. I'm trying to clean my eye off with a towel, so I barely could do that. So I still looked crazy, and I see him, my late husband, leaving, like going to the car. And then I'm like, where we gotta leave for? I'm asking him like, why we gotta leave? And he's like, my brother best friend was like, you gotta go, you gotta leave, you gotta leave. I'm like, why? I was confused. Like, what is going on? Like, why? We just sang happy birthday. I ain't even get I can't get no cake now because we got all our face in, but that ain't registering in my head. I'm just like, why the hell we leaving? Like, why are we leaving? So I found out that my best friend threw up, I guess because she mixed the two, and she don't smoke like that, so it didn't sit well with her, and she was drinking so much shots, she ended up, throwing up on the couch. Sorry, boo, if you watch this, I ain't say your name, that's why I called you BF1. Don't even comment, don't say nothing, because then they gonna know it's you. But she threw up on the couch, on the thing, and then she was calling my name over and over. She was like, where is Joe? Well, she wasn't saying Joe, she was saying JoJo. She was like, where's JoJo? Where's JoJo? And they were like, she left. And so the one who told us to leave, my brother best friend, the one who told us to go home, he ended up taking her home. And she lived real far. She lived like an hour and like 15 minutes away from where we was. She lived far as hell, but he ended up taking her. And she was crying and everything. And then the next day I called her and she had a hangover and we was laughing on the phone. But I told her I was real mad because I'm like, I had to leave. And she was like, I don't know what happened. I said, I know what happened. You was doing stuff you shouldn't have been doing. But anyway, so let me tell y'all, the reason why I told y'all he told us to leave at the right time was because when we got in the car, I don't know if the motion of the car, if the air, because it was cold. It's November. It's freezing outside. But when you drunk, you can't feel no cold. It feels like regular 70 degrees, 75 degrees. You don't feel cold when you got that liquor in your body. So I didn't feel no cold. I'm out there with the dang off. I ain't got no clothes. Like, I'm got stuff all on me or whatever. But anyway, as my late husband started driving, I think I had dozed off a little bit, and I don't know if he was getting sleepy. I don't know if because he was drinking. I don't know, but all I hear is do, 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 like bumps, like he hitting bumps on the road, and we on the freeway. We live far. We live like 50 minutes from my brother and my sister's place. We live far. So I hear do, 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 do. And I wake up and I'm like, hey man, like I started yelling like, hey, drive right, well, you all right? Like, I started getting scared. He was like, yeah. I don't know if he fell asleep. I don't know. I tell you, as soon as we got to the house and I hit the front door, I don't remember nothing. I don't know how I got up the stairs. I don't know how I even walked in the house. I don't know nothing. I completely blacked out. I was like, what? That shit was crazy. Crazy because I left a lot of details out. It's a whole lot of stuff that was going on with Negative Nancy too. But we ain't gonna get into all of that. Just know that a lot of things I left out in the story. But that birthday was wild. That party was crazy. When they dunked our face in, it was over. And I also was thinking like, okay, if they wouldn't have dunked my face in and I was drunk like that, we probably would have ended up staying there because they had like a big house. We probably would have ended up staying there, but we didn't even get a chance because normally when we have parties, our parties last till like 3, 4 in the morning. Nobody leaves till like that time. Our house parties be all night. Like people don't show up till like 10. They ain't leaving till like 4. So I know we left before like 12, 1. We left early because they dunked my face in the thing. The picture. I showed y'all the picture. Like shit was horrible. And then I think the next year, I think I had a party, but it was all girls. Like I didn't want to have no party with no guys. But anyway, I have so many birthday stories. I might end up telling y'all because I got some pictures of some of my other birthdays, but I gotta feel like if I'm okay with showing y'all those pictures because your girl was out there like she swear I learned. Let me see if I can say it right. One of my birthdays, I was a stripper. Just say that. I'm gonna just say that. She was out here popping it, dropping it. I was I had the whole house turned up because I thought I was at Magic City or something. I don't know, and that's my birthday that was in my 20s. So I don't know if I'm gonna show y'all them pictures or tell y'all about that, but that's just a little tidbit. I don't know about that. But if you like this story and you like my vibe and everything else, subscribe to the channel and I'll have y'all something else up right after this. Just be patient and I got y'all. Until my next one, I see y'all. Bye.